So I'm in my word processing course on Moodle. Scroll down to Introduction. You can click on Introduction and it brings you into the Introduction section. If you scroll down, there's a document that you can start from, indicated by a little paperclip icon or the dock icon there. So if we click on that, download it, it automatically goes into our downloads. So I'm going to click on it there and it's going to open. So you've got 4 sentences looking at you. Enable editing. So what I want you to do is write down 2 uses of a word processing application, and we will have discussed this in class. I also have videos on my YouTube channel discussing the different options that you have if you're stuck on what to write. So here's my Dublin City Training YouTube channel. You recognize my Bitmoji. So the uses, so here on the side, it's uses for word, features of word, icons of word, all described in very short period of time to help you come up with what to write. So going back in, so uses of word. So you're literally going to go click on the end of the sentence, press return on the keyboard, and then you're going to say, I use. All you need to do is describe 2 uses. You also have to make the headings in a style, so whatever style you like. So I'm using heading 2 here. So I'm clicking here on the side that highlights the whole sentence. I'm pressing heading 2, highlight the side, press heading 2, highlight the side, press heading 2. 2 uses of Word. I use Word in college for writing and submitting assignments. I use Word in work for writing reports, minutes, or agendas. I use Word for making rosters, calendars, posters. I personally use Word for making CVs or cover letters, birthday cards, community signage. There's loads and loads of different things that you could say here. I only need 2 sentences. If you give me 2, there's 4 here. If you give me 2, you get 2 marks. It's only 2 marks for this. So 2 sentences, 4 features. So I need you to write 4 features of a word processing application and make sure that there are 4 sentences for 4 marks. Okay, so as I said, there's only 4 you need to write, but I've written quite a few here. Let's just bullet them for ease of reading. Word has a spell check feature for correcting my spelling. So you literally click on it, normal click, and then you can click on the word it's offering you is the correct version. I can insert pictures into my documents from my device or online sources. I have the ability to change the look and feel of my text. I can dictate to the application. So when I speak, it types what I say. There's translate, synonym, thesaurus, referencing. There is mail merge. There's templates. There's the ability to share your document. There's so many features. You can do some research on it, or you can get some inspiration from the tabs above. And I only need 4. The next one is file handling icons. So I need 2 file handling and 2 text formatting. So what this means is you need to get the snipping tool. So I use Windows Shift S to automatically generate my snipping tool. You can literally grab the top corner to the bottom corner of the icon you're talking about. So icon is just like a picture of a commonly used tool. So I just picked 3 there. So I can talk about these in a second. The other common file handling icon that we use is the way you name a file. It's up here. We can put that in there. Hang on. There we go. So I'm doing Control V. So here is another place that we can rename our file and change the location of where it's saved. So there's another, so Shift Windows S, go to the top corner, drag with my mouse and down to the bottom corner, let go with my mouse. I'm going to click where I want the picture to go, Control V to paste it. That's automatically moved to the next page. So I can talk about that. I could talk about Shift, Windows S, the share button, top left, bottom corner. And you can talk about Control V. Talk about using the share button. You will share this document with a colleague if you're working on it together, or share it with your teacher for feedback. You're just basically explaining what the share icon does. So these are all file handling icons. Sorry, this one is a text formatting icon. Another way you can format your text, any of these icons up here. So Shift, S, and Windows. I'm going to say this is the highlighting icon. Click, paste. You can change the color of the font you're typing with by clicking on this one. So I've just done a sentence to describe what the highlight icon is for. It helps me highlight a selection of text so it stands out from the rest of the text. The next one is just again describing what the icon does. There's me with my spelling again. This one here are the B icon is the bold icon, which darkens the text, making it stand out. I icon is italic, which slants it to the right, commonly used for quotes, and the U icon underlines any highlighted section. You get the idea. You just need to describe all the different icons. Make sure there's 2 for file handling and 2 for text formatting. The last thing you need to do is the difference between the online version and the PC version of Word. Just describe what that is. And it is essentially online is more stripped down version where there's less features and you need the internet to access it. And then the PC version is the full app. So all the features are there and you don't need the internet to access it because it's downloaded already onto your device. So just make sure you've got a heading. Just make sure you have a title, introduction, and that you use the style title, and that you've got use the style heading, or heading 2 or heading 3, whatever you fancy yourself. Up here is where you can choose your styles. Okay, so when you're finished with it and you're happy with the formatting, make sure you're using the same font everywhere. And the same size font in each of the sections, so it's a nice uniform look. Every print screen or snip of a picture of an icon is described. It's not left without one like this one is. You're describing everything that you've put in. Make sure you're saving it. File, save as. I'm calling it introduction. And it's a Word document. It's at the moment saved to download, so notice where you've saved it, especially if you're saving it on a PC in college. So when you're ready to upload it into your collection of work folder, you're going into your college folder on your OneDrive, word processing, your collection of work folder, and then you're going to create or upload a file, browse to where it was saved, which was downloads, wasn't it? And there it is there. So go to your downloads, click on the thing you've just made, say open, and then it will upload to your collection of work folder. It should pop in now. There it is. See the way it has a kind of shiny mark on it to show it's new in your folder. Here is where you share it with me, Juli. There's my little Bitmoji head, so click on my face and please change to edit so then I can add some comments and give you feedback on it and press send. If you're making it online or if you've already synced your laptop with your college account, you can share within the document itself in the same way by pressing share and choosing OneDrive. Make sure it's your college account OneDrive, not your personal one. And then you can share from there in the same way, typing in my email address. And that's it.